Keep doing that if you like. All our ears are attached, waiting. I don't know if every word is heard as someone reads to someone else. The text introduces itself to so many parts of you and me that it matters not so much. A meaning, a killing. It matters not so much. You have become my mystery. You and your ears. Tell me what I have written. Tell me when you took over. I removed the word me, edit, use it later. We have decided that desire is more important. After all, the impulse, dead as it is another line forming somewhere between you and I. Speaking. Enough, but here. Waiting. Loving. Taking a costume word. My fiction has occurred. Have I left? There are so many words for my face. We are in agreement, socializing. Our words express only sadness, sadness of separation. My eyes are closing because I am enjoying double-checking that for you. I am more than a thing pointing to another thing, and nothing more than a surge of word spatter. Physical, huge, what our hands make, physical, as it works through me, returned purpose, here as vibration moving. Swift, with a face, a human face. Faceless drum enters ear and movement, allow it through. Completes the intention or sentence if you like. Drums aren't played for faces, but the human has a face. Physical, huge responsibility where everything collaborates in cycles, making choices. Your ears are as powerful as any black hole. Close your eyes. The story of where we come from is the story of what we are inventing. Like this, I have an idea for a film. Infinite baby music. Enough. Put your names on. Headlines. Black. In water as in river. Smother the drums. Not letting go. So commercial cinema. Locked up. There are two motives. Historical moments swell, becoming images. And in that very moment, moves forward. The camera is more connected to a historical something. It enters after a choice has been made, like the myth of the self-made man. Choice. Hiding agreement. Is this what we are, both, with all that sound going through words and ears? Tell you a blink of a story. Atlanta. Making movies. He. Do. We really. Is it true? Numerous colors. Candle. Overturned along the railing. One finger typist. Yellow Christmas. High rise. Sidewalk. White world audience. I earned it. Turn in your toothbrushes. Mama. Everybody was holding their breath. The last essay is called Marilyn's Iambic White Dress. Blood, a great retreat. It is when the words desire their own bodies and chase me into a girl-child mourning. They suspect I am not to be trusted. Every part of my whole is protecting something. She is speaking and won't let me hear one word. I think because she is the story, the one worth telling. I am prepared to speak, and yet without her, I know. I write the same desire over and over. This is mother, girl, child mourning in the act of writing. The claws must come out. It sure ain't a mirror where my face appears. That's only where I fall in love and see all of you. Blood, I'm feeling better. A word choice frightens me. Language, a new face. Bring me home. A mirror image. The most tiny memory of now. Paper writing reveals more than glass. Opportunity, invention, choice. Who is dying when it is difficult to write a choice? Well, I've decided to enjoy it, certainly a hiding, and I'll tell you why. Because she is absolutely free. Free of word meaning and free of healing process. Ever since the phone calls from mother who is staying with grandmother, who is for the first time in 95 years going to hospital, she tells everyone she meets, I won't be here much longer. Her surrender is only possible because of her will. Yesterday, blood was normal. Last night, emergency room. This is what it is to mistake freedom for word blockage. She who writes is protecting this essence. Grace and ease, my legacy. And blood, so much blood, enough to swim, to quench thirst with tiny drops, to cut myself open and part my lips just so, like I would in a mirror. I see now that the whole essay can and will be rearranged at some point because she speaks like that, and I listen different when I write. We can wait for words. We will invent. I have never been this still, looking now and deciding, without knowing it, how I will be grandmother. One is choice always. She would like to tell the story of refusing anything other than blood and first eyes. My grandmother is informing the stories I might tell you. Death and sadness and blood and rebirth have trained women forever. She is made visible to my language with choice. And it is possible to dance specific instructions with an infinite coming through. Like stars, perhaps by the time you see your word, I am gone. Experience looking at the function of language and words, discourse as a whole. Experience being with words and your body and inner dialogue as a whole. A break is clawing a way to communicate in the interest of something it has never experienced or wanted. The books are converging, and paintings speak each other. When Celine left the hospital, they stopped washing their hands. That's what I remember. This is the food I gave her. All I need to know about Rimbaud is our river away from words. I, our. That desire informs memory. What I keep from this grandmother time might depend on my courage to be what I don't know. I want to tell you something beautiful at the agreement. Everything you value has just enough unity to appear different. In the end, all detective stories start from the beginning. Imagination gave choice to death, blood, human light and wind, my eyes, and all I really hear when all is silent, because I prefer mystery. I disagree with so many filler words, doubt, connect words. Speak, command, use blood, make something happen. Tell me your untellable story. I will do the same. I don't believe you. Again, be your untellable story. And our hiding places die new dreams. There never was a hiding, rather a refusal to be lied to. She continues to talk. I hear now similar language, something once before at the end of a play. Everything changed possible. A witness is more powerful than a wish. Outside of the theater, gray air, cement parking, burned out apartment buildings, used to be, used to be, used to be, used to be. And more than that, not a word about the play. I think a child must become a character in a play for days. Transformed clapping. I will recognize you again because of this goodbye.